What's up guys, Sushi Driver here. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Today we're going to be doing a kind of like a drift build or drift setup video for the Amemiya RX7. This car came out I think with the Spa, when they released Spa, the track, and with a few other cars. I think it came out with that, either that or the Lewis Hamilton stuff, but I think it came out before the Lewis Hamilton, the DLC. But anyways, let's get right into this. So the only thing that I've really done is I've turned the power up to a 3 and then the weight up to a 4. I don't know why I did 4. I meant to go all the way. Whatever. I don't like how it's red. Anyways, the power up to 3. I try to go around 5 to 600 horsepower. That put me right at 499, so we'll start there. I turn traction control off, of course. I think it's normally set at 1. And then comfort hard tires, I forget what it had on its stock, but everything else is completely untouched. All the suspension, the transmission, differential, all that. And notice up here it's set up on drift. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but they kind of do this, which is nice. They separate a road into drift, so you can have all your setup for a grip car and then go over here to drift and have everything for your drift car on the same exact car without having to change each and every setting. So make sure you have it on drift. But anyways, we had the power and the weight, and then that's it. Oh, and tires and traction control. So we're going to try it just like it is first, and then make adjustments as we see fit. So, see how it feels. Whew. Came in a little too hot. Actually feels pretty good. Kind of like right in between gears. I feel like third gear is too much for corners, and then second gear is too little. You gotta do kind of like the bouncing in between them. Ooh, almost lost it there. But it actually does pretty dang good for not really doing anything to it. So this is a good car to start with. If you guys are learning or wanting to learn how to drift, this I think would be a good one to start with. So that really wasn't too bad. I don't know why I restarted. Let's get out of here. Let's change some stuff. It seemed a little soft, I guess you could say. The suspension, we for sure need to do the transmission because it's like right in between second and third gear, which I don't like. So first of all, let's change the transmission. Now you got to go to a fully customized one, and then you can change each individual gear ratio. It's easier, I think, just to change your top speed, and then it just changes your, the whole ratio down the line. So I usually go around 160, 170. Let's put it at 168. Differential, we're not going to touch for now. It is a drift car after all, so we're going to lower it unnecessarily. And then we're going to put some stiffer springs on it. Do like a 2.9 in the front, and then we'll do like a 2.88 in the rear. How about that? Turn up the rear roll bar a little bit stiffer. Leave the dampening as it is right now. Toe, I don't want any toe. That's a lot of toe in. You know what? Let's leave that actually, because it was drifting pretty well. Let's leave the camber, leave the toe, leave the differential. Let's try this. So we changed the transmission, and we slammed it because we're drift cars. Let's see how this does. I think the biggest improvement will be the transmission for sure. Being able to just like sit in third gear. For me at least, on this track, third gear kind of seems to be like the money spot. Yep, that feels much better. A little too deep on that one. I'm also trying to play this right now with the sound off just to do the voiceover, which is a little weird. This already feels 10 times better. I'm sure you can see it's much more controllable. Still not quite what I would prefer, but you can manage. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Alright, so that was much better. I do think I want to change the damping a little bit of the shocks. And then I'm going to play around with the differential. But let's try... Let's go up on each. Just a couple. And then let's go to differential. Initial torque. So let's see. Increasing this value will increase the torque and will make the limits of differential more responsive, though it may also hinder the car's ability to turn. Well, I think I want it to be more responsive because I want it to engage sooner. I want it to be a locked differential pretty much as soon as I'm on the power. So we're going to max that out. The bigger the value, the higher the engagement. However, the car may become unstable when lifting the throttle. That's fine. I want the car to be unstable. I think so that means when you let off the throttle, let's see, adjust LC engagement during full, oh, this is full throttle. Initial torque. I don't know. See, this stuff is so confusing. Let's just max them all out. Like, I'm pretty sure that makes it locked, but we'll find out, I guess. So let's try that. Coming in hot. Oh yeah, this feels so much better. Ten times better. You see I'm using the e-brake to initiate a lot of these. That's all kind of personal preference. I just like elongating that slide when you kind of go into a corner. Whoa. Whew. It's pretty controllable though, man. I mean, you get way out of whack like that and you can just bring it right back. So this would be an awesome drift car to start with. If anyone out there is just starting drifting with Gran Turismo, I think this would be a great one to start with as I murder these cones. See if we can murder these ones too. Swing it wide. Alright, well that was awesome. Shoot, I'm gonna run that one more time. That felt really good. Alright, we're gonna have a clean run here. We'll make a replay out of it. We gotta focus here, I'll shut up. This thing is awesome. Yes, that was sweet. Alright, so stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to put that replay up. But for right now, I want to go back into the settings so you guys can copy any of this stuff if you want to screenshot or whatever. But here's going to be all the numbers that we put into the car for the setup, the power ratings and all that, tires. Here's all the suspension numbers. Differential, of course, we just maxed out. Remember to turn your differentials up to 11. That's my advice, at least. That's the key takeaway from this video. Transmission, we just did the top speed adjustment. Don't mess with any of the gears if you don't have to. It gets really confusing and annoying. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into this replay. Alright guys, there you have it, the Amemiya RX7 drift setup. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video, really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next race.